guys, it's Angie. I have a seated practice for you today, and we're going to concentrate on the shoulders, the neck, and the low back. All you're going to really need is comfortable clothes. You might need a block or a book, a thick book, to put an elbow on for the side stretching. You might need a strap or a towel for a bind back here, okay? If we fold over like this. If you don't like binding your hands, and some of you will get a much better stretch, even if you can't bind your hands, if you use a towel or a strap, okay? So grab those items, then meet me in a comfortable seat. We're gonna start with the left leg over the right leg in a nice, easy seat. If your knees hurt, don't do this, okay? You can do all the side stretching and twisting with the legs straight. You don't have to have the knees bent if that hurts your knees. Don't do anything that hurts or causes you pain. We want to feel good. We want to stretch. We want to create healing in our bodies. We want to do no injury. We want to do no harm. We don't want to hurt anything, even or create more injury so that it takes longer to heal. We want to heal as quickly as we possibly can. So be mindful of that as you move through these poses, and only do the things that you know you should do that's appropriate for your body. So let's go ahead and start with the left leg in front of the right. And let's just find our breath for just 2 or 3 breaths, not very long. Bring your hands to your thighs, close your eyes, draw your shoulders towards your tailbone, lift the sternum up, and nice long spine. And I want you to just focus on your breath. I want you to take a big inhale and breathe in. Find length, and then exhale, draw belly button to spine and blow all that stale air out. And then do it again. Find an inhale, breathe in really long, nice long inhale. Find the length in your body. And then the exhale, I want you to blow it out. I want you to make that long too, but I want you to try to melt towards the mat. I want your shoulders to relax and your hips to relax. And on every exhale, I want you to try to relax into your pose. Okay? Take one more breath. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, sigh it out. That's good. Now blink the eyes open. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Now the exhale, bend the elbows. This is your sternum. Lift it up, lift it up. Keep the spine long. And then inhale, lift the arms up. On the exhale, bring the left hand down. You can bend that elbow. You could go to the floor or to a block. This is a place where that block's going to be helpful. If you're flexible enough to go to the floor, go to the floor, but don't let this right hip come up. Bring the right arm over the right ear and reaching it as long as you can. Just keep reaching and create that length. And then take that hand behind the head. Take a big inhale. Exhale, close the elbow down. And inhale, pop it up. And exhale, close. And inhale, lift for 2. And exhale, close. And lift for 3. And then one more, we'll stay. We'll just let that space stretch, creating space between the shoulder blades. One more breath. Now bring that right arm over right ear. Press the left hand down. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then take a twist. Bring that left hand behind you, close to your bum. Take the right hand outside the left thigh. Lift the heart. Pull the pelvic floor and the lower ribs in. Find the twist in your the bottom of your ribs, the center. Think of where the center is at the bottom of your ribs, between both ribs. And that's where I want you to twist. Keep the heart up, though. Don't round the low back. For 3, 2, 1. On the inhale, come all the way back forward. Now take the arms wide, and we're going to get the neck. And I want you to bring the left arm under the right arm. Okay, the elbows are going to hug. Some of you are going to have really tight shoulders, and you're going to stay right here, and it's okay, because it's going to work. You're going to go stretch that neck, and it's going to feel good. If you can, bring the backs of the hands together, and move the palms to press. If you're here, elbows go high. Take the fingers towards the left shoulder, lift that sternum, and then take your right ear to your right shoulder. And then keep the sternum lifting so we keep the spine straight. And just breathe for 3 more breaths. And just breathe. Remember, you're finding length on the inhale. And on every exhale, you're going to soften and relax into the pose. And take one more breath. Nice. And then big exhale. Now inhale, point the nose up. Exhale, point the nose down, and maybe bring the chin a little towards the center of your collarbones. Lift the sternum and just breathe for 3, 2, 1, and then lift the nose. Undo the arms and bind the hands. Now we're going to stretch through the chest. Use that towel or the strap if you want. Find an inhale, lift the heart, hinging at your hips and not at your waist. So we're hinging where the hips bend, look down at the floor, keep the spine long. Nice. Stay here if you can. If you like, round at the end. Take the head low and the fist high. And just breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way up. Good job. Undo the hands. Now bring that left knee to the right foot. And find an inhale, lift the arms up. And on the exhale, bring the right hand down to the left hand down to the floor. And one more side stretch. This one feels a little bit deeper to me. And you're going to stretch from the bottom of this right hip all the way up this right side body. Remember the bicep behind the ear. And reach, 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 reach. So kind of straighten that arm to your own degree. Don't lock out the elbow. Gaze can be at the floor wall or the ceiling. One more breath. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist. Bring that left hand behind you, the right hand outside that thigh, and then lift the heart. And again, take a look over that shoulder. So twisting and side bending is so good for your low back bending and forward folding. If you have low back issues, those are things you probably need to be doing on the regular, but they should not bring you any pain. Now on the inhale, come all the way up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a forward fold, and you're going to feel it in this hip area back here and this low back. So I want you to look at your right foot, and we're going to walk to the left, and we're going to tip the fingers, and you can stay here. Find length in your spine. Now if you want to, you can go deeper if your body allows it. You can fold down all the way down, and I want you to just rest here and breathe. About 4 breaths. There should be no pain in your knees. Come on out of it. Walk your hands towards your right foot. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Now, so try to get the balls of the feet and the heels together, big toes touching. And go a little bit wide, okay? So I want a big diamond. I want you to be able to look down and see this fairly large diamond between your legs. Our goal in this one is to keep the spine straight, okay? So hands can be here. Those of you who are more flexible can be here, okay? That's where I prefer to be. But if that's a lot, you can keep the hands up. Thumbs go in the palm, the arches of the feet, and the fingers wrap around the feet. Elbows can go on the lower leg. Remember that sternum, we're gonna reach it forward, okay? And I want you to hinge at the hips and try to find a long spine. So take a big inhale, press the elbows down. On the exhale, move forward, and try to take your nose past your toes. It's not gonna happen, you're just trying, okay? So just try to find that length. If you wanna go lower, hands under, you can do that. You're still moving your nose past your toes. You should feel a nice stretch in that low back. Breathe, I feel it through my glutes. Just a couple more breaths. And then go ahead and come all the way up. That was nice. Now this time we're gonna bring the left foot in and bring the right foot outside. So we're reversing the seat that we had earlier. And then let's do all that on the other side, okay? So if you want, take your block, put it on the other side, and then inhale, lift the arms up. And on the exhale, bring that hand down. Put the elbow on the block if you want, or on the floor. Bring that left arm behind your left ear. Find that length, getting as long as you can in the left side body. And if you want, bring the hand behind the hat and take an inhale. Exhale, close the elbow down. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, close it down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, close. That was 3. Inhale, lift up. Now we'll stay on the exhale, fold. Feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Slide the left arm over left ear. Press right hand down, right side. And exhale, twist. Bring that left hand outside the right thigh, the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift that heart. Exhale, look over that shoulder. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way up. Now, remember, we're going to take the arms wide, shoulder stretch. Bring that right arm under the left. Remember, you can stay here, okay? Maybe backs of the hands or palms, elbows up, fingers towards the shoulder if you have the fingers up. And then take your left ear to your left shoulder. Lift the sternum, don't round that low back, okay? And just breathe. Feeling a nice stretch in that neck. Now, if you want, take an inhale, look up, just at a diagonal. And exhale, look down, chin to same collarbone. Maybe a little towards the center of those collarbones, keeping that sternum lifting. Nice, one more. Inhale, lift the nose. Now, take the hands behind you. Remember, you can use your towel or your strap, or bind your hands. Take an inhale, lift the sternum, squeeze those shoulder tips together, and then hinging at the hips, fold down. Maybe glancing at the floor, taking the fist high, keeping that spine straight. If you want at the end, drop the head around, take the fist higher. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up, and release your hands. Nice. Now, we're going to bring the left knee to the right foot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have the block over, still on the right side. Inhale the left arm up and over, and just feel that stretch. Gaze can be at the floor, wall, or ceiling. You can have a hand on the block if it felt better. Nice, and just breathe, and try not to let that left shoulder collapse forward. Finding all the length you can in that left side body. Now inhale, come up. And exhale, twist, bring that left hand outside that right leg. Bring that right hand behind you, lift the heart, lift the sternum. Breathe, look over that shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way back to center. We're gonna look down at that left foot. We're gonna walk to the right. So start walking, you can stay high, you can tent, and stay right here. You'll feel a stretch right here. If you want, go a little lower. And breathe. 4 breaths. Nice. Go ahead and walk your hands back towards that left foot. And you're going to bring the soles of the feet together again. Now this time we're going to make a more tighter diamond. So the soles of the feet come together, but we're going to bring the heels as close to our groin as we can. On this one, we're going to round, so your back can round on this one. Hands can still go inside the arches, fingers wrap around the feet, elbows can go to lower leg. We'll press down on the lower leg as we round and try to take our forehead to the balls of our feet. Find an inhale here, lift the heart, and then on the exhale, tuck belly in, curve, scoop your belly in, round, and take your head towards your toes. Press elbows into the lower legs, and just breathe for 3 breaths. Try to relax the shoulders, and don't let them move really close to your ears, so really try not to hunch them forward. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. So nice. So now we'll just take a forward fold, and that will be the last pose we do in this series. So take your legs long. Now, watch me first. What people tend to do is they do this, okay? It's like they're missing out. It's so beautiful to hinge, and your low back loves it, and it feels really good. And our bodies, God created us to do this and to do this and do this, okay? And it feels good. But on this fold, I encourage you to hinge and not round the low back. So if you know you round, one thing you could do is put a block underneath your butt, and that brings your hips a little higher than your knees, and it just makes it a little easier to fold down, okay? So if you need that option, I want you to do that. Put that block underneath your butt, okay? I want you to bend your knees, okay? I want you to lay your belly on your thighs. Now you've got that hinge, okay? And as long as this belly is glued to the thighs, you should be hinging and feeling good. Now, you can stay right here. You have that block underneath your butt. You could start to move the backs of the knees towards the floor. Only if this belly stays glued to the thighs. Once the belly starts to separate, you've lost it, you need it to be together. So don't move the knees to the floor if the belly's starting to separate. So you could be here. Eventually you might be, some of you will be here, right? And you'll just float. Think about the heart being a flashlight and shining on your toes, but the head coming down. So shine the heart forward to find that length in your spine. Walk the sit bones back, and then you can look down. And it should feel really good. And I just want you to take about 5 breaths here. Remember, some of you will have bent knees. You'll be right here. Breathing. You can still shine the heart on your toes, but look down so you're not stressing your neck. Take just a couple more breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. And when you're ready, come all the way up. Nice. Go ahead and find that easy seat. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope your low back feels a little bit better, your shoulders and your neck too. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and you come see me in class. If you're local, come see me in class. I will post this on my website. I'll post it on YouTube, and I will post it in the Manicure Yogini group, okay? And I hope you just have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for spending this time with me.